Okay. So the BAL consists of 12 club teams. They will be split into 3 groups with 4 teams per group. In the first group, Group A, we have Patriots from Rwanda, USM from Tunisia, River Hoopers from Nigeria, and GNBC from Madagascar. In Group B, which is the group of death, we have Petro de Luanda from Angola, we have AS Sali from Morocco, we have AS Police from Mali, and we have FAP from Cameroon. And in the last group, Group C, we have Zamalek from Egypt, AS Douanes from Senegal, we have Maputo from Mozambique, and GSP from Algeria.
Interesting. So we only have one country from Southern Africa?
No, we have Angola and Mozambique.
That is true. That is true. And the 2 countries, the Portuguese-speaking countries. Oh, okay. Interesting. Yeah. Interesting.
Yes.
All right. Why is that the case? Why is that the case?
Well, Zone 6, which is Southern Africa, has always been dominated by, obviously, Angola. And so it makes Petro being there was automatic selection. Maputo came through qualifiers, and they came 3rd behind Patriots, GNBC from Madagascar, and then they came in 3rd with a final qualification spot in the East Division. They underperformed a lot in the qualifiers, but I expect them to try and bounce back in Group C. They've got a lot to prove after a disappointing performance, but they've recruited quite well. I'm excited to see how they're going to go. They're very physical. And, you know, once they've got some guards that can really light it up. And once they get momentum, they're really hard to stop.
So, I mean, if Mozambique is so great, they have a club out there that actually made it all the way to BAL. How come they didn't perform so well in AfroBasket?
Well, let's just roll it back a little bit. They are having, like Angola, they were having an issue from developing their juniors because they had a fairly, set team that moved in the last, 5-10 years together without really replacing it with the young guys. And so what you're seeing with Mozambique is that lack of depth now. They've also got a lot of political infighting between the clubs there and the federation. And this is impacting, they lost a couple of those players who were playing in BAL qualifiers who will not be seen at BAL. With their national team, they're going to have to restart rebuilding. That's the stage they're at. And they probably should have done it before heading into AfroBasket qualifiers, but they felt very comfortable. They've been qualifying for Afro for the last decade. So this was their wake-up call.
Okay, so like I said, I'm a casual fan, all right? I am representing casual fans. So I really
You're not a casual fan, but I get you.
No, I'm representing the casual fan out there. That's what I'm trying to say, all right? So I would ask you this question, all right? The NBA is on, the playoffs, and I want to watch a couple of games. What game should I watch?
Okay, so for me, hands down, the favorites to win this. And if they don't make the finals, I would be shocked. This will be USM from Tunisia. This is basically the Tunisian national team with some imports. And we all are very aware of how strong their national team is. They're led by who I think is the best point guard in Africa, Omar Abada, and he's surrounded by elite veterans in Makram Ben Romdan and Murad El Mabrouk. So they all start from the Tunisian national team, 3 starters in your team plus imports. This team is really well coached. They've got a young coach. He's 35. They recently won the Tunisian title again, and they've got great depth. So they're a team worth keeping an eye on. They've got some great players. And then it's in terms of who they would play in the final, for me, it's either going to be Petro de Luanda from Angola or Zamalek from Egypt.
Petro, I want to know more about Petro.
Okay, so Petro de Luanda has a wealth of experience competing at what was formerly the FIBA Africa Club Championships. And so they're led by, heavyweights in Carlos Moraes and Lionel Paulo, both who have decades of experience competing in these kind of tournaments. They've got a great coach in Brazilian Jose Neto, who took over the team last year. And so, he's changed up a little bit of their style. So it's going to be exciting to see his impact on the team. They've also got a great group of younger players who are now coming through. So Charles Diallo is their point guard. You would have seen him play for the Angolan national team. He's a pocket rocket. And then you've got some great introducing some forwards. And I hear they've recruited quite well. So this team also has great depth. Is going to be really well coached. And I would love to see USM versus Petro in the final.
Nice. Okay, so we usually talk about the usual suspects and all that, but at times we go to tournaments or leagues or whatever, and teams surprise us. Who do you think is going to surprise us?
Look, I would love to see Patriots as hosts, at least make it through, to the second round or, quarterfinals, and put on a good show in front of their home fans. I think, Kenny Kasana is going to be one of the best shooters in the tournament. Got to watch him play. And obviously Bush Wamakota, who plays for the Kenyan national team, I'll be cheering for.
Go Morans!
Exactly. I also think a surprise package who I'm excited to watch play is the Senegalese team, AS Douanes. They probably have one of the most exciting shooters in Cheikh Diallo. He played for the Senegalese national team and lit us up when we played them. And he can score. So he'll definitely be someone as well worth watching. Dark horse, though, for me, would be AS Police.
AS Police.
So this is the Mali team.
Mali, right, yeah.
Yeah. So I think they've got some really good veteran players, some guys who've played in their national team. They've recruited well. They're very physical, and they know how to grind out a win. And I think they're definitely a team that you can't sleep on. But they're in a tough group: AS Sally, Petro, AS Police, and FAP. So it's really disappointing that all those teams got grouped together, because they could all easily make it through the quarterfinals.